Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're dyeing my hair pink, baby. I am so excited. We have finally come to this moment, and I cannot wait because we are using a product I have never used on myself. So it's gonna be a new product. We're gonna try it out together. I did a video swatching these a while back. This is the Punky Color Sugar Cloud Semi-Permanent Foaming Hair Color. So this is a foam, semi-permanent hair color, just like it says. You literally pump this into your hands and just put it on your hair. So because I'm doing one color, I am able to just pump this all over. You guys know most of the time I do multiple colors, so it doesn't allow me to use something like this. I feel like it'd be very difficult if I was doing multiple colors to try and use a foam. So it's a perfect time to try this. I loved the shade of pink. It is cool toned, and it also came out of the hair like this. Like within seconds, the color was out of the hair. So I know it will remove easily if I want to. The other colors they offer in this foam are also very, very pigmented. I was shocked at how much pigment there was for a foam. So I'm excited to try this on myself today. For the instructions, you can leave it on 5, 10, or 20 minutes and then it will last you 10 to 25 washes, or you can leave it on 30 minutes and then it's going to last you 30 plus washes. I'm probably going to leave it on 20 minutes today. The directions say to apply on clean, dry hair, making sure to section the hair for easier application process, and it says to always wear gloves, and we have to make sure to shake well before we put it on our hair. This is in the shade Candy Floss. Let's go ahead and start sectioning off my hair, and we are going to start applying the color. Here's what it looks like, you guys. Look how cool! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look how cool this is. It is so silky smooth. The formulation of this is like a slushy. Like, it is so fine and soft. It's actually insane. So I can't wait to actually try the texture on my hair. I'm just gonna go in on the top first. I'm scared. So when I tried this on the swatches, it was really, really pigmented, you guys. It was super, super pigmented. It looks really sheer on my hair, but I'm hoping that it won't be. I don't know. I'm hoping it won't be. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells really good. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is take a rat tail comb and I'm going to section, and I'm going to apply this all over at my roots first. Ooh, it stains the skin bad. Oh. That touched my skin for a second and my skin is already stained where that little tiny dot touched my skin, you guys. So beware. On the back it does say like you should use a like barrier or whatever. Normally semi-permanents don't stain that badly on me, so I wasn't really worried about it, but now I'm a little worried about it. I was like, let's just shove this on everywhere and have a good day, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. I'm just gonna section like this. We're gonna put it everywhere at the roots. Just do a pump. Look how easy. This is a lot easier than having to use a bowl and a brush. Just do a pump, and it absorbs into the hair very, very quickly. That's the other thing I liked when I used it on swatches. It literally just sucks into the hair. You really don't have to worry about saturation or working it into the hair. The only thing I feel like with a foam you do need to be careful of is sectioning, because if you just pump this and like just put it all over your hair like a shampoo, I don't think it's gonna go over very well, and there will probably be quite a few patchy spots. So definitely section as you go to make sure the foam is getting everywhere and it's not absorbing in some places and then not absorbing in another place. I'm probably gonna wind up using this whole bottle, not gonna lie, because I want to make sure that my hair is not patchy. I'm trying to be a little bit more careful around my hairline. Let's hope this turns out good, you guys. I've been very excited about this, so I'm just, you know, over here living on a prayer that it turns out good. The sound of this is crazy. It literally sounds like pop rocks on your head. Like, you can hear all the foam becoming like absorbed into your hair, and it sounds crazy. It sounds like static. It's such a fun experience though. Like, you know how many times I've dyed my hair, you know what I mean, with regular dye? This is something different, and it's like more exciting and fun for me. I also feel like this product would be amazing. Look at this staining though, you guys. Look at that staining. Oh my god, it's severe. The staining is crazy. I guess because it's like liquid, you know? Like liquid color is gonna stain more than a conditioning based one. I feel like this hair dye would be amazing at refreshing your color. So if you are a redhead and your hair color fades often, like it fades super quick and you just can't keep the red in your hair, I think throwing this on, because then you just pump it in. If you already have a pre-existing color and you're just freshening it up, I don't think you need to section off. You'll be able to just pump it in your hands or pump it all over and like work it in. But because I'm going a whole new color, I need to make sure to section so I'm not missing any spots. But I feel like these would be so great at refreshing hair color, and they have a lot of different shades. Like I said, they don't just have pink. All of them are like very vibrant and pigmented, minus the staining. The staining is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious how badly this is gonna stain my bathtub and everything. Little concerned about that, but it's okay. We'll see. Because of the staining, I do think it would probably last in your hair quite a while too. Because the the foam melts down and absorbs into your hair, I think your hair sucks it up really good, and I feel like it's gonna last quite a while. Whereas like a conditioning based dye, it's dye mixed with conditioner. So it's normally they're not as pigmented as this. Like if I were to pump this in a bowl and just let it sit, it would become water, like pink water. So I feel like they will last a lot longer than a normal conditioning based dye, which is good. A lot of people like their hair dye to last longer. I'm personally not one of those people that wants my hair dye to last forever, but thankfully I did test this. It does come out of the hair, so I'm not too worried. It's nice that if I want it to stay, it can stay. And if I don't want it to stay, it can go very easily. I will leave a link to that video I did on screen of the other shades because I can't remember off the top of my head. I think there was a blue, a turquoise, a red, and a pink, and maybe a purple. Maybe there was a purple. I think there might have been. And I think the purple was like an indigo purple if I'm not mistaken. But I will leave the video linked on screen in case you guys want to see what other colors they have. I will also leave this product linked in the description down below. Punky Color is one of those brands I feel like that's available a lot of different places. I'm pretty sure it's easy for almost all of us to get our hands on. I know it's not like just a US brand. I know it's big in Australia. I'm not sure about Europe or not. If all else fails and this is patchy, I can just do another coat of pink. I don't think it's going to be though. It's looking pretty good. It's looking like it's absorbing into my hair and like really staining it. It's so smooth, you guys. This texture is insanely soft and smooth. Okay, for the back of my head, I am kind of just winging it. Kind of just going off of whatever. Okay, now that I got it applied at my roots, I am just gonna pump it into my hands and just start rubbing it in everywhere. The smell is interesting. It's not my favorite smell, to be honest. It has a fragrance to it, but it's not my favorite. I'm a little scared at how stained the back of my neck is gonna be after this. You can definitely see my roots are a different color than my ends. It's almost like shampoo, but not quite, you know? That's kind of what it reminds me of, like shampooing your hair, but it's so pigmented. It's so much more pigmented than a like colored shampoo is. Can you guys see how smooth the texture of this foam is? It literally is like velvet almost. It's so pillowy and so smooth. It's insane. Like the texture of this is wild. I know Splat has toning foams and I'm pretty sure they also have toning color like this. So let me know if you guys want me to try Splat's like version of a foaming semi-permanent hair dye. I think they have a lot of different colors too. Okay, my hair is definitely pink, guys. I'm kind of going overboard. Like I'm doing more than enough product because I don't want it to be patchy. But you see how easy that is? I feel like that was so much quicker than using a bowl and brush and using like traditional conditioning based semi-permanent color. Don't want to miss any spots either. I'm a little worried. It's definitely worked in there. I can tell my scalp is probably going to be stained until I wash it next. Oh god, look at that pink scalp. And you guys see the foam that's coming off of it is white because all of the pigment has been sucked into my hair and now what's left is like a white foam. That's exactly what was happening on the swatches. Like they would just absorb the pink dye and then what you're left with is like a white foam. I just think this concept is so cool and my hair looks extremely pigmented and dyed. So we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Honestly, my roots don't look crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do just a couple more pumps. I can't resist, you guys. It's too much fun. All right, you guys, I definitely have this coated. I just set my timer for 20 minutes. So I am going to put a shower cap on, let this chill, try and scrub some of the staining off of my face because I already know if I don't do it now, it's going to be insane later. So I'm gonna put the cap on, let it chill for 20 minutes, rinse using cold water, and then I will be right back to show you guys the finished results and hopefully it's a beautiful bright pink and it's not patchy and it doesn't look bad. Wish me luck. I will be right back. All right, you guys, I am back. Here's what my hair looks like. It is so even. I'm shocked at how even it was for how many colors I had in my hair to start with. The fact that it's this even and so pigmented is insane. My roots are a little bit warmer than my ends, but it's not anything crazy. Last time I dyed my hair pink and I had like green at my roots, it was really noticeable and the green was like kind of peeking through. This time you really don't notice it, and if anything, it looks a little bit like a shadow root, like a warmer shadow root with like a cooler pink on the ends. So I actually really like it. I also do want to mention when I rinsed the color, I was shocked at how little bleeding there was. I figured because it stains the skin so badly that it would probably bleed a bunch when I went to rinse it. It didn't. I even used warm, kind of hot water and it still did not bleed very much at all. I actually feel like it bled a little bit less than some conditioning based semi-permanents. I feel like the reason it doesn't bleed very much is because your hair hair like absorbs all of that foam and color, and then there's like nothing left to really rinse away. It was crazy. I was not expecting that. I thought I was about to get pink everywhere and it was gonna fly all over my counters, but it didn't. It literally bled the smallest amount. I was super impressed with that. I was able to get most of it off of my ears too, so it did come off the skin pretty easily. I only used a makeup wipe to go around my ears, and it really didn't stain the skin that badly. My scalp is stained, as you guys can see, but I do think with one wash the scalp staining will go away and any residual staining I had will go away after it's sat for a second. I would still be careful when applying it not to get it like on your arms or get it on any of your surroundings, because I think when the foam comes out, it's at like its highest pigment before it's been able to absorb into anything. So whatever that foam touches, it's going to suck the color into. So when you're applying it, just be careful. Make sure to wear gloves. Try not to get it on your skin. And also if you have like a white table or your carpet or your flooring, just be careful not to get it on any of those things, because I can imagine if it touches it, it's probably just gonna suck up all of that color. I'm really loving the foam hair color, and if I kept a hair color for a while, I would just use these to touch up my hair because it does such a good job. It is so fast and time efficient. Like the amount of payoff you get for 20 minutes is nuts. Like this is such a pigmented, rich color. It is so even. It's so simple to use. I am so impressed with these foaming hair colors. I will leave them linked in the description down below for you guys. I highly recommend you guys try them out, especially if you have one hair color that you keep for a while and you just need to refresh it. These would be amazing. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of finally going pink. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.